So recently, Angel Reese has been in the news because she scrubbed her internet account for whatever reason. She posted some pictures of her dressing scantily clad, and the internet was in an uproar. And subsequently, she took a page down. Now, nobody knows why she did it. She hasn't posted anything in the last couple of days about why it happened. It could have been anything. It could have been coincidental. It could have been anything. It could have been somebody hacked it. Could have been, who knows? Maybe she didn't pay a bill. I don't know. But the Instagram page has been shut down, but her other two pages are still up. And so we're gonna get into this story. But first, the question I have is, because we talk about these young ladies, dressing inappropriately, and I don't care what age you are. It's just certain ways that you should not be seen in public. Period. Especially when you like half naked. And people might say, well, what about bathing suits? Well, damn it, put on one piece bathing suits like they had back in the day, too. I mean, heck, like seriously. But it's really just for, people's enjoyment of the human body, lusting, if you will. But as like I said, we talk about these young ladies and how they dress out and how they present themselves. It's all about body, it's all about sexuality, it's all about, you know, twerking and showing butt pictures and stuff like that. And it's just oversaturated with that. So it made me wonder. We like I said, we talk about it, get upset with them, talk at them, and things like this, talk derogatory to them and stuff. But it made me wonder: are we not talking to them in the right love language? Because I know I could be hard. I can be like, man, you shouldn't be, woman, you shouldn't be wearing that. That's inappropriate. Go put something else back on. Blah blah blah. And a lot of times, they say you get more bees with honey than you will with vinegar or something like that. I said, okay. So it made me think of this quote right here from Muhammad Ali. Now, this is from the idealdoor.com, and it's just an excerpt from his book. And I want to read this first get into the before I get into the actual whole story on Angel Reese. It says this is Muhammad Ali's advice to his daughters on modesty. It said an incident transpired when Muhammad Ali's daughters arrived at his home wearing clothes that were quite revealing. Here is a story as told by one of his daughters. So his daughter said this. It said, when we finally arrived, the chauffeur escorted my younger sister, Layla, and me up to my father's suite. As usual, he was hiding behind the door waiting to scare us. We exchanged many hugs and kisses as we could possibly give in one day. My father took a good look at us. Then he sat me down in his lap and said something that I will never forget. He looked at me straight in the eyes and said, Hannah, everything that God made valuable in the world is covered and hard to get to. Where do you find diamonds? Deep down in the ground, covered and protected. Where do you find pearls? Deep down at the bottom of the ocean, covered up and protected by a beautiful shell. Where do you find gold? Way down in the mine, covered over with layers and layers of rock. You got to work hard to get to them. He looked at me with serious eyes. Your body is sacred. You are far more precious than diamonds and pearls, and you should be covered too. And this is from the book More Than a Hero, Muhammad Ali's life lessons through his daughter's eyes. And so the way he said it was gentle, but the message was clear. And so I think when you break it down like that, more people will understand. You probably can reach more ladies like this than maybe the way Charleston White did it. Charleston White came out and said Angel Reese don't want to play basketball. She want to pretty much sell her body. She putting all these pictures out. You can tell she don't want to play no basketball. She want to get out here and be a 304, as we say. And that's kind of harsh, but Angel Reese is young. But anyway, let's get into this article. Let's see. This is one from thespun.com, and it reads, Angel Reese deletes social media account after showing off inappropriate outfit. WNBA star Angel Reese has already made headlines once this week because of the outfit she wore on New Year's Eve. The rookie sensation for the Chicago Sky wore a plunging dress that sparked a debate on social media. Reese, the number 7 pick from the 2024 NBA draft, didn't say anything about her New Year's Eve dress. She simply posted a brief video and a photo to show off her style. It didn't take long for people to debate whether or not it was a hypocritical move on her part. In the past, Reese has talked about being sexualized and bullied on social media. Some fans claim she made herself vulnerable to more criticism because of her latest post. Quote, Angel Reese, who has complained about being sexualized, posted video and pics wearing almost nothing on Instagram. Clay Travis of Outkick said, how can you claim you are over sexualized by the media and post this? And that's true. That's a good assumption because you can't, it'd be different if she was like fully clothed, fully dressed, fitting, not form, not necessarily form fitting, but fitting clothes for a lady, modest. And then in the post, you have guys talking sexually about you and talking about doing illicit things to you and stuff like that. Then I can understand, people are over sexualizing her. But in a picture like this, which we'll see in a second, that's just inappropriate. Period. Because what you're doing, the biggest issue there is you got young girls that are looking up to you, that are watching you. And if you don't think they are watching you and want to emulate you, you need to think again. I did a video about a BBL preacher out of Miami. She's like in her late 20s, I believe. But she has a BBL. You can tell she had body augmentation, face augmentation, eyelashes, long white blonde wig. Everything about it's fake. But she said that when she was like 13, 14 years old, she dreamed of getting a BBL. And it's like, what are you seeing or what are you going through at that age to want to augment your body? So, which means that she was a young girl. She saw somebody else doing something and felt it was a thing for her to do. Most likely is insecurity in the way I'm gonna tell you like this, that when you are insecure in the way you look, or you feel like you got to prove something to somebody, you're going to show off. Good or bad, you're going to show off. And unfortunately, a lot of these young ladies are using their bodies to boost their securities about themselves, which really, it's not really necessary. I mean, you get the attention, but who wants that kind of attention? Because you're going to attract some of the worst of the worst. Now, you can say, hey, if dude's going to be dogs or dude's going to go out there and try to do something to her, what she got on ain't going to matter, which is true. But why try to put out a fire with water on one side, but then throw lighter fluid on the other side? You just not making sense. You know what I'm saying? Your outcome is not going to be the fire getting put out. Okay, let's continue. So I swear she be going viral for everything but basketball, one fan wrote on X, and we're going to look at something to kind of validate that. Per usual, she's half naked, but don't over sexualize her, another fan commented. Yeah, it's like you it's like when you got, raw meat with blood out and you want your pit bull not to go after it. You feed him that all the time, and then you outside with him and you cut yourself and you bleed, and then the son gonna attack you and you wonder why. What else? I say, now don't anyone dare sexualize, a third person said. Now we're gonna scroll and you're gonna see this is the picture. This is like nightwear. This is not something, to me, this is not something you would wear out in public. This is something you would wear to bed with your man waiting on you. Period. Not something you would wear out in public for anybody. Reese has not responded to the backlash she's receiving on X and Instagram. She did, however, delete one of her social media accounts. Basketball fans noticed that Reese deactivated her Instagram account on Friday. We can't say for sure if she deleted it because of responses to her controversial dress. The timing is very interesting, though. Of course, WNBA fans had a lot to say about Reese's latest move. One said, deactivated just to come back tomorrow. We don't care, one fan claimed. She's a fan. Somebody talking like that ain't a fan of yours. What do you mean? The attention seeking will bring her back in a couple of days. Attention seeking is a disease, another fan predicted. Good. She's obnoxious, a social media user said. And you scroll see the picture and you can see Mark Jackson Burner. Who is that? Hmm. Anyway, Reese has a stellar rookie season with the Sky averaging 13.6 points and 13.1 rebounds a game. It's unfortunate that she's making headlines simply over a dress. As of now, Reese is expected to return to the hardwood on January 17th for the start of Unrivaled. Remember that name, Unrivaled. Fans will get to see how her great translates to 3-on-3 basketball. Will Reese return to Instagram before her Unrivaled debut? Only time would tell. So yes, I do feel that she's over sexualizing herself. She's playing into it. She's feeding it to the narrative. So it is, to me, it's hypocritical what she's doing. But what I wanted to do is take a look at a couple of her social media pages. As a matter of fact, I'm going to compare her to another young lady that's in the WNBA. The number 2 pick in the draft this year, a young lady by the name of Cameron Brink. Now, yes, Cameron Brink is a white girl. So take it how you want to, make it racial if you want to. But one of the reasons why I wanted to use her is because of this article right here. Now, this is on sports. What does it say? Sportskita.com. Where'd it go? Oh, I lost it. I done lost it. Hold on. Where'd it go? Here we go. Where'd it go? Okay, so here it is. So this is a quote she had. And it said LA Sparks rookie Cameron Brink acknowledged her quote unquote privilege as a white player in the WNBA in a recent interview. However, she says she is committed to ensuring equal exposure for all WNBA players, regardless of race. Now, it said in the interview for The Win published on October 1st, Brink said that WNBA players who share her features, being white with blonde hair and blue eyes, are often perceived as more marketable than others, which is true in this country. Remember that, because I'm gonna use that later. However, she believes her privilege means she carries a responsibility to help the WNBA promote a more balanced representation of its players. I would say that over and over again, I acknowledge my privilege, and for marketing, I acknowledge the privilege of being conveniently white, blonde hair, blue eyes. She said. Now it's fun. She said, but there's just so many other people in the league who, quite frankly, are putting up better numbers than me, that aren't injured right now like me, that deserve the same kind of exposure in the market to other people. Cameron Brink emphasized the need for fairness and how athletes are valued, noting how their perceived worth can often be influenced by their appearance and presentation. And what's funny is this came out in October, but yet there was not an uproar about when she said it. You know why it wasn't an uproar? And it was one with Caitlin Clark. It's because this girl is what you would call more of like a valley girl, California girl. Already, from the way she carries herself and the perception. Caitlin Clark is more of a Midwestern, blue collar, farmer's daughter type white girl who those people like to sweep them down. They're not racist or bigoted, but the way you act show differently. The way you talk about people that don't look. This is the same people that cheer for Larry Bird and hate Magic Johnson. But both of them are great players. But we have no problem with either one of them. We have no problem. Well, we can say for the men, because for some reason it seems like the sisters just don't like Caitlin Clark for whatever. And it's not her fault. That's the thing about it. It is not her fault that they flock to her like they do, talking about the media, talking about sponsorship, this, that, and the third. But Cameron Brink said it, and nobody said something. Caitlin Clark said it, and now it's also a reason why they said something with Caitlin Clark, because she was Angel Reese's rival. So it's like, shoot, you gotta. And Cameron Brink was the second pick. It was Caitlin Clark was number 1 pick, and Cameron Brink also was injured. She's also been injured for most. She was injured for most of the season. So maybe that's why there wasn't an uproar and outrage. But she said it, and nobody really said anything. So, like I said, what I want to do is let's go look at Angel Reese's TikTok page for a second, shall we? And let's just see. Up, look at it. First pick and see the videos. You see more like headshots. There that dress is, there that dress is, there that dress is. Modeling. Okay, modeling. Not sure. I'm gonna click on because I want to see if I'm trying to look for something. I don't see. Okay, I don't see her say anything on there. So there's no. What I was looking for was like maybe a link to the clothes she got, to like the jacket and the purse. Let me see. What about this? And I don't see a link to anything there. What I'm looking for is something. Maybe she said something. I don't know. But what I'm looking for are links to like ad sponsorships, collaborations with companies, to where marketing to help boost sales in other companies. Let's see. She's another headshot, everything. Lip gloss, lipstick, eyebrows, hair done, all that kind of stuff. Here goes one post basketball. This is promoting her. What do you call her podcast? But what is this? Peaches. Let's say peaches, beaches, wedding. Is that marriage? 92.5 prediction. Anyway, we got one post basketball. Okay. Here go one she signed or something. But here go, more kind of modeling pics. More kind of modeling pics. More, sexualized looking pictures. I wonder if she got that's probably like a deal that's a guy. Well, yeah, that's probably a deal she got. Okay. So these are probably like just modeling pics. Can't really trip on it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. Nothing really crazy about these here. But like I say, I do notice. There goes the second post, dealing with basketball. So scrolling through here, and goes back to Halloween, I guess, with that on. I don't see a lot of pictures here dealing with basketball. We go Shaq. I guess he was at her podcast then. Okay. This here I think those are shorts she wore on Nick Cannon's show. Let's see. Yeah, everybody talked about saying it was kind of, quote unquote inappropriate because you can see her cheeks. Yeah. So mostly modeling pics, mostly. Okay. This her, like I say, headshots for whatever reason. So now let's go to Cameron Brink's TikTok. And what do we see? We see, she got a man. Remember, she's engaged to this guy here. I think he was an athlete at college. Remember, I told y'all, I said we should have told our girls that, what I'm saying, you want to find you a good man, they in college. They in there with you trying to make some of their lives, and you should be, kicking it with them, trying to hang with them. Because don't wait till you get too old and I trying to, waste your best days with these no count dudes that ain't trying to do nothing. But I think this is promoting WNBA. What is that? Family. Yeah, so she's promoting WNBA there, basketball there, working out there, whey protein. She's probably got to deal with them. Who is this? Let me just click on to see if there's a link somewhere. I guess they don't do links like that on the gram, like on the TikTok pages. So okay, more like I said, go another working out. They go just going to get some whey protein. That's a brand name. Modeling. Let's see. That your engagement ring? Could be. Post. Like I say, she got to do basketball modeling, and she's talking about that bag, like a basketball camp. Post with her man. Like I say, she engaged. That's probably showing off that outfit. I tore my ACL, missed out on my dreams. Olympics. Okay, talking about basketball. A dog with an amino drink. So my thing is, she got like a lot of brand deals. New Balance, you can't wear that unless you getting paid. So like she got like a lot of brand deals on her TikTok page. Now let's go to the, well, she don't have an Instagram page no more. So what else? Let's go to, well, Cameron got an Instagram. Look at her Instagram page. More modeling pics. Like I say, this is all basketball. Basketball. This is that unhinged or whatever basketball league they talking about. All these are pictures where I think she's modeling clothes, and I think this is probably what Angel Reese is doing too on her other pages, modeling clothes, getting paid on social media. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go to X. Angel Reese's X. This. See what I'm saying? Now she posted on this. I guess it's probably by her podcast. Basketball pictures, probably promoting. Yep, basketball, Ally. Okay, Ally, basketball. January 3rd. So this was yesterday. So interesting. She still ain't saying about dropping that other one. So this is more geared to her podcast. So this is more geared to her business side for sure. Getting paid on the ground. And let's look at Cameron's X. Unrivaled. That's what it's called. Not unhinged. Unrivaled. My bad. Basketball. That's one thing I see missing with Angel Reese is she want to be like the face of WNBA, but she doesn't put a lot of WNBA posts. It's like she's more about, making herself number one and getting paid. But you know why? Let me tell you. Now, Angel Reese does have a website right here where I think where she sells products, podcast, cover girls, fishes. So she got products. She got her own website where she sells products and promote her podcast. But here's the thing. One of the things I want to touch on. When you, like I say, when you're in a position like Angel Reese, you do understand that the game is different between her and this Brink lady. Brink, like she said, she can get deals like easy. She modeling a lot of clothes and she's getting, and what is it, whey protein, and like she like the AI goggles, the VR goggles. So she's making her money. Angel Reese is doing the same thing. But Cameron Brink is more modest in what she does. Angel Reese, unfortunately, probably being a black player, has to promote herself more to make more money than Cameron Brink does. And it seems like what they push our sisters to do, it used to be gangster, like gangster rap, street chick, Now it's a stripper, somebody on the pole, somebody being sexualized to draw more eyes. And that's how, OnlyFans type stuff. And that is, and like I said, and that is very unfortunate because, like I said, she is a pretty young lady, but she's talented. I feel that she needs to promote her basketball more, her skills more. Yeah, we in the black community, because here's the thing, like WNBA, they get mad because like everybody's on Caitlin Clark. Well, the thing about it is, like I said, you in America, this land is ran by them. So you got to play by that game. So the best thing you can do is if you got a platform like this, instead of just promoting like these, like I said, these scantily clad pictures of everything is about your, your glam, like your glam shots, you need to put out more post promoting your skills in the WNBA alongside those glam shots. That way people may be more in tune to watch you and to watch a game and to share your post. But when all of you doing is a majority of your posts are just over sexualized posts or pictures or videos, people gonna come at you. People gonna come at you because you seem like you're hypocritical. And real talk, you know what I'm saying? You are hypocritical. But it's like, what can somebody say, or how can somebody talk to a person like Angel Reese to get her to understand that you don't have to show your body? I don't care if it's once, twice, 3 times. It doesn't matter. You don't need to. You are who you are. your name speaks for itself, whether you believe it or not. All because of you won a freaking championship at LSU in college. You won a championship, something that very few people in any sport can do. And so your name rings out. So all you have to do is just promote yourself in the right way. Leave something to the imagination. Now, you talking about buying a house. See, that's my thing. I just don't like this whole this empowerment movement that these ladies be having, because I promise you, I mean, you going to wait. Now, I know she done dated a few dudes, just had a third little, some public people, entertainers and stuff, and that's probably her little dream of doing. But now's the time for you to, I ain't gonna say too much settle down, but have your eye on somebody. Don't wait till, like, say, in your 30s and 40s, and then talking about you want to have a family, because then you'll mess around, ended up looking like Bill Gay Fox, and 60 years old, still talking about you want a man, but he gotta, look this certain way and gotta understand how you live and this, that, and the third. Dude ain't trying to hear that. Dude trying to hear some modesty when they talking to a young lady or trying to court a woman. They ain't trying to sit there and talk. They don't want to hear about everything you got and this, that, and the third, and you can do for yourself and all that kind of stuff. Save that. Save that for somebody who care, because we don't. We're glad you make money. We want you to be able to take care of yourself, whether we with you or without you. You know what I'm saying? That's life, but that's not what's going to attract us to you. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, this young lady here, man, she's great talent. I wish she would, focus more on the basketball, less on her looks. We already know, look, you know what I'm saying? You're tall, you're a pretty young lady. That's okay, we got it. Now, what you gonna do in basketball? You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? You gonna bring Chicago a championship? You know what I'm saying? Bring titles back to Chicago like back in the Jordan days? Or all we're gonna do is remember you for, where is it at? All we're gonna do is remember you for this picture right here. But what's funny, because it's on. Where is it at? Scroll, scroll, scroll. We ain't got all day. Scroll, 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 scroll. It's on her TikTok page. And she didn't take it down. I wonder if Instagram took it down for her. And she didn't take it down. She might have wouldn't take it down. Maybe Instagram took it down because it's on TikTok. 1, 2, 3 posts. So if she took it down on Instagram, why would she take it down here? Inquiry minds want to know. But anyway, we'll find out here pretty soon. But yeah, like I said, man, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the key is this here. Muhammad Ali's advice to his daughters on modesty. Like I said, this is something I think that we need to preach to our young ladies at an early age, so they can grow out of this mentality, this thing here. Because don't nobody want, no dude, I'm just gonna tell y'all, lady, don't no dude want to know that his wife is out there gyrating, twerking, everything about her is her presentation to you, to everybody she meet, is flirtatious and sexualized. Because dudes always thinking that in the back of his mind, man, if anybody that ever dealt with her meet me, or you know what I'm saying, or see her, they might say something, and then it's gonna be on and popping, and somebody gonna have to go. Somebody got to go, and we ain't trying to get into that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, tell me what you think about this story. You know what I'm saying? Leave your comments below. Share with the world. Have intelligent conversation. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Those 4 things cost you maybe a couple minutes out your day, but it means the world to us here. If you would like to support the channel financially, you can get super thanks, super chat, super stickers, and you can go to the description box with a links there. You can click on to help support the channel there. But with that being said, I'll leave you in peace, and I'll see you on the other side.